Hey, hi all, this is BRR. Uh, Today's topic is FxCop integration in .NET development. What is this FxCop? Basically, this FxCop abbreviates in a framework COP, and it is a rule-based engine that checks managed code assemblies for Microsoft .NET. So generally, when we come up with any code review discussions, we used to use this FxCop as it is a code review point. And if you want to do a .NET code review, like analysis part, if you want to do for managed assemblies, then we'll prefer this FxCop as an open source framework provided by Microsoft. And it's a rule-based engine where we have different rules to analyze the code. And this team is the development team should follow best practices of the .NET platform. Hence, we have to adopt some tools to review the code so that you'll be knowing what kind of code you are writing for the development, and you will improve based on the analysis report given by this FxCop or any other tools which are comes under part of code analysis. You can apply to any assembly which been created using any language that targeted Microsoft.NET managed development environment. So either VB.NET or C#.NET, VC++.NET or ASP.NET, any assembly which are part of Microsoft.NET managed environment, you can provide that assembly to FxCop tool. It will analyze your code and it will provide you the report based on the code you are mentioned in the assembly. So if we come across this FxCop, I'm going to cover these topics like what is an FxCop and setting up FxCop and running FxCop on my MS.NET component. It's fine. So what is an FxCop? As I told you, it's a static code analysis tool from Microsoft that checks .NET managed code assemblies for correspondence in the form of appearance to Microsoft.NET Framework Design Guidelines. So if you look at this FxCop, we'll be having several guidelines, rule guidelines. I will show you in the next slide, like what are the guidelines has been included in this FxCop, like guidelines kind of rules. And we'll explain one by one. I think around 9 guidelines has been included in this FxCop. Based on those rules, the code has been reviewed and provide the report. So FxCop analysis has been, compiled or done on object code, not the original source code. This has to be ensured everyone. This is going to work on only the assemblies, not on the original source code. So before going to give this assembly to FxCop, you have to compile the component and you have to sign the component and you have to give it to the tool. FxCop functionality is integrated into Visual Studio 2012 and later versions with the Visual Studio Code Analysis. That everybody knows. We have a built-in Visual Studio Code Analysis, the tool as well in the Microsoft IDE, but it covers all FxCop functionality with better integration. So what are the benefits you will be seeing at VS Code Analysis tool? You are looking at Visual Studio 2012 onwards. Same thing can be achieved using FxCop. But better than that, VS Code Analysis will be having better integration steps and better reporting kind of things in the FxCop. Okay. Now, how we are going to install the FxCop into your local machine? So as I told you, it was provided by Microsoft. This is Microsoft FxCop. Sometimes you can call it as Microsoft FxCop. And go to this particular site, Microsoft-FxCop. Look at here, you go to your Google, Microsoft FxCop, free download. It will give you the link here. So, as I mentioned, it seems this one, and you go to this particular website and you will see your free download option here. So when you click on free download, it will download FxCop into your local machine. So once you download this FxCop, you just install the MSI file. It is going to install this FxCop onto your local machine, and it will comes into your working programs. And seeing here FxCop, the UI looks like this. So this is the UI. Once you install and open the FxCop into your machine, and this is the targets which you are going to add the assemblies in this section, and these are the rules. As I told you, this has been come up with rules. Based on the rules, the code is going to be reviewed. These are the rules: design rules and globalization rules and interoperability rules, mobility rules, naming rules, and performance rules, portability rules, security rules, usage rules. These are the 9 rules provided by the FxCop. So based on these rules, your code is going to be analyzed and give you the report based on the standards. So if you look at the first rule, it is basically about the design of your .NET types and assemblies. So if you take any function or an assembly inside assembly, it will look for the design guidelines first if it is configured. Like if you uncheck this, it won't come up with these rules validation, but by default it is checked. If you want to verify the types of assemblies or data type kind of thing on naming conventions, design conventions, then you have to check this option. And globalization rules, it is about globalization, localization rules basically. If you are going to implement if you are going to implement localization concept like working with different cultures other than ENGB and ENUS, then you have to check this option and you have to start analyzing your component. It will review the localization, globalization settings and give you the report. Relevant to this section. And coming to the next one, interoperability rules. This is about common interoperability. Like sometimes you may have a requirement to integrate the Visual Basic component which has been developed before this .NET or some other components provided by Microsoft as part of COM component. So component object model kind of thing. So you have to use create object or assembly reflection something. You have to use it in the .NET code and you use it. So if you want to verify that particular COM component rules and the code which they have been written in the COM component, you have to check this interoperability rules so that it will look at that COM component guidelines as well. And coming to the mobility rules, this is about activity that keep these CPU, PC or something. This is not about mobile. This is mobility basically. I'm saying about periodic activity that keep the CPU kind of thing. When you're running your assembly, like if anything, if any line of code is hurting or related to your CPU, task or memory task, then it will come into this mobility rules. And coming to the next rule is naming rule. This is about naming standards, conventions like in your whether you are following an .NET naming conventions or not, like global variable, how it is declaring, and local variable, how it is declaring. And then an Hungarian notation, are you following, or camel notation, are you following? If you following in camel notation, how you are declaring a variable. Kind of all these things can be declared here. So if you check this option, if you look at all the naming conventions. And this is about performance rules. This is to improve performance of your code basically. This looks about your code, how it has been written, what kind of objects you have been used in the .NET component to achieve your functionality, like use complex objects you have been used, or use state has been used, or session has been used, or cookies has been used. This kind of things has been validated in these performance rules. And coming to the portability rules, this is about portability across different platforms. Like if you are going to use this component in some other platform apart from Microsoft Windows, so what are the precautions you have to take care of it? So these kind of portability rules can be validated in these portability rules. So this is about portability rules guidelines. And coming to the next one is security rules. This is absolutely concentrating on your security perspective. Like if you look at your code prospection, like how the data is being transferred to the client on the script side, or how the request is coming from the script or client side to the server using an AJAX method or in web API or even RESTful service kind of thing, how the parameters are coming out and plain text or sensitive data has been encrypted or not, anything has been included in the corresponding parameter, how it is passing and how it is validating kind of things can be validated in the security rules. and the last one is usage rules. This is about proper usage of .NET framework. Sometimes, like, you to store small kind of data, you'll be using, used complex data types. Like, I need like 2 bytes of data, I'm going to use it, but you have been declared as a 4 byte data type. Or casting, I mean, like, boxing and unboxing kind of things has been properly handled. So this kind of usage .NET framework usage rules can be validated here and give you the report. This is about, the rules which are embedded in the FxCop. So this is about target. Now, so I have an assembly. This is what by verification of, the parent and string kind of thing. This particular assembly I'm going to verify, through FxCop. So go to this folder, and here I will be having this DLL. This parent DLL. How it is going to be, validated. This has to be. I need to verify it. So how you are going to check is, open this FxCop UI here. So targets, click here and right click, add targets. It will ask for adding a target. I'm just adding this verification of file under string. When I click on this, it will add my assembly here, and this has been checked. So within this, I have been written a class which has a CLS parameter check, and within this I have this a method which of type boolean, and this is the structure it is giving me before analyzing. So once you check this and you just press on analyze, it will analyze your code as per the guidelines which we have been configured, and give you the report here. So if you look at here, this is breaking, non-breaking issue has been reported. Assembly should have a valid strong name, because I have given a strong name as verification of palindrome string. It has some spaces, it has some uppercase, something. It should have some strong name so that it will be a strong assembly kind of look can be given to your outside world. So this has to be reviewed properly and has been changed. So like that, again, this is saying identify should be spelled correctly. If you look at palindrome, this might be a spelling mistake. This has to be something verified and given proper spelling. And this like this is going to give so many, the details here, and you can see everything in the bottom panel about each and every report. So what is expected and what category it has been coming. If you look at here, identify should be spelled properly correctly. It has been comes under naming rule. This is naming rule prospection. Under naming rule, it has been validated and reported an issue. So like that, if you look at another thing, I think almost naming rules has been given. So almost this also design rule. This is something called design rule, and this is also naming rule. And the last one also, this is the word design rule. This way you will see the code analysis report here, and if you want, do only specific kind of this rules, you go and check these rules. Like, I don't want to validate design rules, and check this, and you can compare it. It will give you only minimal the review report, which comes under remaining validation rules apart from design rules. This is how your code is going to be analyzed and give you the report back to the developers, so that you will look into these aspects and you will see what is going to happen and how we are going to correct these values. So also we have you can save analysis report. If you want to save it in analysis report, you can save this report with this one, like this is my report on palindrome check. So seems something can be okay. It has been saved everywhere. We'll see here. It has been given report like this. If you look at this report, basically it has if you look at here, it has been saying FxCop so and so question, namespace is this one, and this is message. This is message level. It is giving like groups the rules by the message level basically here. check ID and status and created something it is giving. And if you look at here, message the namespace. This is namespace and the certainty 85 it has given. Basically, what is the certainty is each message has certainty in the percent. So the a code analysis tool may sometimes not understand completely what you are trying to achieve with your code. So it may report as false positive, and meaning that tool believes that your code has been reviewed. You come to the conclusion that there is nothing wrong in the code. Basically, the code does what you intended to do. Each rule calculates certainty for each message it generates. So for this, it has been given 85 out of 100. So you have to look at it as somewhat priority, as it has been given something 85 is used. And again, this is the ID palindrome, and this is something something. It seems it has not been generated properly. It seems. What is try it again. Seems. Where is that? Save as and go. Better save it somewhere in D drive. Report.xml. Error while saving a report. In order to save or import information in a project using the use target option, it must first be saved to disk. Please save the current project. Okay, we'll save this project for first on disk, like project one something. We'll save it first, and then we'll save on the desktop itself the same XML. Then it is going to be saved, it seems. Yeah. So now if you look at this XML, so you will have full details, it seems. So these are the details it is giving for each and every targets. This is the targets. So in this, it is specifying like path of assembly you have given, and what is the assembly name you have given. So it is going to generate a report with descriptive information based on your assembly. So, and each and every error which got reported on the UI will be copied in this XML, and it shows you like what is the check ID and what is the category kind of thing, and path, everything it has mentioned. And so fixed category has been given breaking or it's a warning kind of thing. So everything you can see it and you can share it to the developer. So the developer comes and see the error, and he will look for the proper fix for this code review point. So this is how we are going to install the FxCop and embed it in .NET assemblies. So once you provide the manage the .NET assembly, it will start analyzing and give you the report. So hope this clears how you are going to use FxCop .NET Manager components. So to know more about these, the tools, code review points, and the other aspects related to .NET, please touch with this channel, and please subscribe for more videos. Thank you.